Because you have the darkest eyes ever.
Do I? People say they're demonic sometimes. But...
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
No, they're good.
Gerard, it's lovely to meet you. This is quite the thrill ride, this movie. But there is no one more qualified to save the world, I feel, than you. So if I was to ask you now, if there were like 3 steps to saving the world, would you know what to do?
Well, it depends, because you see there's very different circumstances for each movie. So the first one is having courage, right, to get up there and do it. The second one is having the kind of the wherewithal, or the knowledge, depending on what it is you're doing. And the third one is normally there's an inner struggle, so it's learning to get over yourself a bit. To be able to deal with that. So if you were to say offhand, that's the 3.
Okay.
Ask me in a different day, I'll give you a completely different answer.
Did Jim pick that up well then? Because you had to teach him the ropes, I'm guessing. He's never done this before.
Oh, save the world? I know, what an idiot, huh? I'm like, Jim, come on, man. You don't know about saving the world, I do it every day. No, I didn't have to teach Jim anything. Jim taught me probably more than I taught him. He was brilliant. He's so alive as an actor. He keeps everything kind of interesting and energetic. I loved working with him.
And what is it like being up in those spacesuits and on wires and all that? Is that challenging?
It can be very challenging. After the first 5 minutes, you go, I've got this. This is fun. Hey, look, I'm in a spacesuit. Always wanted to do this. 5 weeks later, 12 hours a day, your back is killing you. You're screaming. You go, not only do I not want to be in a spacesuit again, I never want to make a movie again. I'm done. I'm out. I retire.
And obviously, I love the relationship between you and Jim, or Jake and Max in here. But in reality, are you someone who still argues with your siblings like you do as an adult in this film? Because we all do it when we're younger.
Yes. No, I don't argue with my siblings like I do when I was younger, because normally, you know, when we see each other, it's a time of celebration, because I haven't seen, not that they don't do things that I'm like, oh, Christ, I remember that about them. But it's more now with my friend. I have a lot of friends who are like brothers who make me crazy, and I make them crazy, you know, and we're like bitching. People go, you're like, look at you. How, you know, you don't tell me what to do. Are you kidding me? Hey, I'll tell you what to do. You did. And that's like me in this movie with Jim, you know, and it's very fun. I literally, as I was doing it with him, I thought, oh God, this just reminds me and my buddy Freddie, you know, it's just constant. But I also know he keeps me grounded. He calls me on my, you know, and he's not going, even as I'm arguing, as I say one word, I go, shouldn't have said that word, because I know he's going to pick, why'd you say that word? Why'd you, so you obviously don't mean what you're saying, then you wouldn't have said, God, work.
Well, it's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Yes, yes.
Wants to look, you know, simple when you can look stunning.
I'm really sorry, we're very drunk, but we don't give a
Hey, girl! No, she ain't hear me. She ain't hear me.